Okay, in closing, folks, this is real TV. This is real radio when I rebroadcast this tomorrow on the radio. This is what it's all about. And it is imperative that all of you out there continue to spread the word about this broadcast. We are seeing massive censorship increasing everywhere. The governments everywhere are saying they're going to start censoring alternative media because we're becoming the media. We're displacing the traitor media. It's happening. That they're going to use all sorts of tricks. I'm telling you, the attack is now on. It's going to intensify. The wars are starting. The conflicts are accelerating. The covert war in Iran is in full swing. The proxy war against Syria is in full swing. We're going to pay for it, which would be bad enough if our government was just an empire but gave us some of the spoils. We pay for this, and we get the bad name, we get the hatred of the world, and the globalists are setting up police states here domestically, attacking our families, destroying our local control. This new world order is bad for everybody. I talk to so many good old boys, people that are well-to-do, business and things, and they go, Alex, maybe it was an inside job. You got to do tough stuff to keep America strong, fighting the Muslims. Or, Alex, you know, we've got to be involved in all this corruption. That's just how the world works. We're not involved unless we acquiesce to it. But you guys that think this corruption is getting us somewhere, it's not. We're paying for it and getting all the blame. And now the whole Constitution's being shredded. For heaven's sakes, the globalists hate us more than they hate the Muslims. They hate the Muslims because they're free and wild and not under globalist complete control. Saudi Arabia is hooked up with British intel, so it's a little precious. So they've got to be brought under heel. They got to be vaccinated. They got to have MTV pumped in to screw up their families. They've got to be social engineered. And the American people, we're even more hated. If you think the New World Order technocrats, the Rothschilds and people and Rockefellers, if you think they hate the Muslims and people like the Shiites, if you think they hate them and want to see Muslims kill each other, folks, they really hate us, okay? And I'm talking to, you know, Anglo-Saxon, white Protestant males, black people, Hispanic, Asian. You're an American. You live here. You've got this birthright of more freedom than other countries. You know, our corporate whore media spends all day saying how America isn't perfect and digging up all the bad things in our past. Compare it to other countries. I have. It's good compared to other ones. There's a reason they attack the Bill of Rights and Constitution everywhere and want to get rid of it, because it's a good Constitution. Compared to everything else out there, it's well thought out. It doesn't mean it's ever been fully implemented. But the globalists are scared of it, saying, why don't you just get rid of that? We'll give you something new, because they want to get rid of it. I'm ranting here. It's just, this is a big deal. And when you do support us, more than just having a PrisonPlanet.tv membership, we got 15-day free trial running right now, or getting 40-something% off when you purchase a year membership. Yeah, that funds keeping the lights on, the crew, the material. But more important than just that, when you're watching this free, after members have paid for it, which is part of our plan, millions of people a week online, on all the different video systems, millions a week just on YouTube, please pay it forward. Email it to your email list, your Facebook, your Twitter, if you still got MySpace. Tell folks at work about it. That's how Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com are growing exponentially in the face of censorship and all other sorts of garbage that's going on. Because here's my only big fear, okay? Every day I kick myself when I get off air that I haven't done a good enough job, that I have this incredible platform and responsibility, and I've not really articulated what I understand mentally, intellectually, historically, to a proper level, that if I could just show you what I've researched, which we do here in part, that you would understand. I know most of you are hardcore viewers, do understand, but we've got to make other people understand. We're not telling them what to think. We're just showing them what's going on. We're just getting them to take the blinders off. You know, like a horse with blinders, take the blinders off. Get outside the box. Stop looking down here. Let me have a document cam shot, please. Stop looking down here like this little box is the entire world. And this is what New World Order television is telling you to watch. This is not the whole world. This is not the whole universe. The magic of creativity and discovery, the wonderment, that is the universe. That is what being alive is. That is the great journey of discovery. The fascination. That's what it is to truly be illuminated. And people are like, whoa, he just said illuminated. That's Illuminati. The Illuminati have counterfeits of everything real. Light in the darkness. You know, the Bible's all about Christ bringing light. Oh, that's Illuminati. No, it's not. The Illuminati claims they're bringing light, but they're bringing a twisted, dark, black sunshine that is not the real light. And look, some people say, oh, I don't want to hear your religious stuff. Whatever. The globalists are religious. They believe in Lucifer. I've studied what they really believe. They know there's a spiritual realm. They know what we see and sense is a tiny band of the overall wavelength. Even the light we see is a tiny piece of the band. Do you understand that? A tiny piece of the band. There's so much more. The band isn't just like this. The band isn't just like this. And it's in all directions. You understand? It's interdimensional. I mean, we are only a tiny expression of something larger, and you can feel it. You know it's there. Put whatever definition you want on it. These people don't want you to have that. I want you to have consciousness. I know you have consciousness. I want to see like a seed grow. I want to grow and awaken and learn and be a good person. And being a good person means I want to be aggressive and strong and stomp evil. Whoever sold you on the idea that being good is some little weak coward in the corner, that's not true. The globalists poison our food, our water, our psyche through the culture because they know we're powerful. You understand that? All of us as humans, not just as Americans, have a birthright of true liberty and freedom. But you got to demand it, you got to fight for it. And that isn't some heavy burden. That isn't some heavy burden. That is what life is all about. That's the challenge, the struggle. Freedom isn't free. It never is. And like racehorses that love to run so much, they'll rupture their hearts. Their hearts will explode. That's what I feel like. People say, oh, you work so hard, we appreciate you. No, this is not work. This is what I was made to do. And this is what you were made to do. So my only fear is that I won't live to my potential. My only fear is that I won't articulate truly the spirit of what I'm trying to say to you. My only fear is that I won't connect with you and that you won't fully awaken and that you won't fully awaken others. That's why I get so angry at the globalists putting little kids on Ritalin and Prozac that they know is meant to brain damage them. The fluoride meant to brain damage us all and lower our IQ. We think we're smart now. Imagine what we'd be without it. And all their white papers, how they did it to us on purpose. That's the ultimate sin. That's the attack on free will. That's the attempt to fog us and bludgeon us and give us chemical lobotomies so that we can never grow into something great. To do that to humanity while claiming you're trying to build them up, as the globalists do, is the ultimate sin. It is taking little innocence and the magicness of children. And children are magic to us because we're designed at that phase in our life to want to teach them, to want to raise them up, to want to make them honorable, just as our ancestors did for us. And so I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm obnoxious. I know I interrupt people because I don't want to make a point and impress people. I'm desperate like a volcano to explode and to say, yes, you're right. And here. You know, like in a black church service, we're like, I heard that. Say it again. I mean, that's what this is all about here, ladies and gentlemen. It's real. It's real. You're not going to find fulfillment. I know I didn't. In partying and in sex and in street fights. You're not going to find it in the world. Okay? The world and the flesh is part of who we are. You're only going to find fulfillment in discovering truth. And I'm not going to tell you what the perfect definition of the truth is because I don't know. But it's the seeking after the truth. It's reaching for what makes humans magical. It's reaching for the part that we know is there, that is in the stars. Instead of just saying, we're ugly, we're scum, we don't have any value, we're crap, and this culture I see of just getting in to being mediocre and ugly and stinking. And it doesn't mean I can't look into the darkness and understand the appeal of that. I get it. The point is we're way out of balance, ladies and gentlemen. And the globalists are out of balance, and they're going to end up destroying themselves as well. So it's time to reach towards destiny. Martin Luther King said that the universe bends towards justice. And it's true, there is providence that George Washington talked about. You can call it whatever it is. When you dedicate your will and your time to something instead of feeling small, when you realize you can defeat the New World Order, there are so many people I interview who are good men and women who still think we can't beat the New World Order and don't have any confidence in themselves. The globalists are smart people who've joined evil and decided to hurt others and keep others in the dark. They have will. That's why they're in control. When you have knowledge and then you have will and then you have right purpose, moral authority, when it is directed by good, trumps. It's the ace of spades. Evil every time. It trumps it hard, bone crushing, like 1 trillion pounds dropped on a cockroach. That's why I say I don't even feel worthy to be here at the tip of the spear ramming into the New World Order. People say, well, why are you still alive? Because God's hand is on me. And whatever little definition we've got can't describe what that is. It's destiny. The universe is in control, not these New World Order people. When you join the will of the universe, when you join that, you're unstoppable. You can feel it right now. Come in, join it. They say, knock, you got to open the door. Evil has to get you to let it in too. The old parable of the vampire. It has to get you to let it in. It has to get you to acquiesce. You understand that? That's a law of the universe. The decision is yours. That's it for this edition of Infowars Nightly News. I'm Alex Jones.